Some would say I might have an obsession. Maybe. These are all cabochons in progress. I've got tons and tons of them all over this bench top by the bucketful, and I'm still processing more new ones as time permits. And this isn't even talking about the slabs or the preforms that I already have as well. My wife would say it's an obsession. I just think I have a lot of stuff. So I sorted these all out by size to make them a little easier to work on, in theory. And so I'm just going to start working on various sizes from these buckets. And maybe hopefully get some of these cabochons cut. So what I have is a gallon bucket of preforms for cabochons, and this is one of many. So I thought I might sort through it and see if there's any pieces that I should eliminate, or whether it's really all still good cabbable material. There's a piece of Moroccan. Definitely okay. Another piece of the same slab since it broke. Same slab. This one's a maybe. That area is not too bad, but we'll see. We'll put this over here. Same material. I think that area is still okay. This one has some potential as well. And what have we here? This looks like wood from probably Wyoming. How about a nice little Owyhee Jasper? And this one's a different one. This is actually fossil that has been capped with quartz so that it's considered a doublet. And I have a couple more pieces of that same stuff. This little Montana has already gotten an oval drawn on it. If you saw this in another video, this is Moroccan seam agate. Another slab off of the same stone. Amazing little tubes. And a third slab of the same stone. This is a piece of Arizona petrified wood. Also has an oval already drawn on it. More Arizona wood. Although I'm not sure, that might be a fracture. I'll have to evaluate that one a little more. This is a piece of Moroccan. It's a maybe. This is called Pigeon blood. Not sure if you can see it, but the little red spots in there, I guess, are blood splatter. Somebody named it that. This is a hard to find material. This is called Royal Aztec lace. And you can't find it too much anymore. Another piece of Royal Aztec. Smaller piece of Owyhee picture Jasper. Well, I'd say this one's in process. That's a piece of Tennessee agate, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you can see the... there we go. I believe this is Queensland agate, and that should produce a really nice cabochon. Some moss agate. Nice piece of condor. This appears to be wood, petrified wood. And I don't think this is wood, even though it looks like it. I think it's a piece of Jasper. More wood. This might be opalized. Looks like some more Moroccan. How about a piece of Botswana? This is a tube agate of some kind. Possibly Ochako tube agate. There's some nice stuff in the Ochakos. This one has an oval. Not quite sure about the cracks running through it though. Well, they could be healed. I don't feel anything. Oops. This is Owyhee picture Jasper. An end cut, so that'll take a lot of work. This is a piece of wood, I think from the Contact, Nevada area. This would be gold sheen obsidian. I don't know if I can actually get the pattern to show in the camera. Piece of Arizona wood. Piece of jade. I think this is more of the Ochako tube agate. This is some more of the gold sheen obsidian. Again, the pattern's not coming out too well. Maybe Trent agate. It's got some nice inclusions running through it. In clear quartz. This one has a teardrop. Looks like a piece of Arizona wood. Some variegated tiger eye, or some people call the blue hawk's eye. This is Luna agate, not Laguna agate, but Luna agate. There's a nice piece of Bruno Jasper. Rainbow obsidian. I think that's showing up. Not sure if this is Brazilian or not. Nice little pattern in there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is Indonesian fossil coral. There's a little bit of the hexagonal shapes in there. More of the Ochiko tube agate. Some really nice pattern in there. Another piece of Owyhee picture Jasper. Another end cut of Botswana agate. That'll be a bunch of work. Sister slab of the Owyhee. Don't know if this will show, but this is amethyst sage. It's translucent, but you can't really get it. There's a big circle of something my father started. Not sure where it is, where it's from, or what it is. A piece of selenite. That should be quite the challenge since it's so soft. Another piece of that same Owyhee. Ooh, that might be a little challenge. It's pretty thin stuff. That one is a maybe. Some blue chalcedony. I'm not sure if this is Lakota blue or not. It might be. I did purchase some of that. This piece of Brazilian. It's got quite the pattern to it. Oh, this is an unusual Brazilian. Now the key will be to dome it across here because it'll take a good polish and it'll have some wavy pattern through it, but it will also change color when it gets wet. I found a couple of these. Definitely wood, definitely opalized. You might think, what the heck is that? Well, that's Mexican crazy lace. Looks like it's got some nice pattern to it. Arizona wood. Little tiny piece of chrysoprase. Looks pretty clear though. Nice little moss agate. It's already got an oval drawn on it. More of the hawk's eye, tiger eye, or blue tiger eye. I like to call it hawk's eye. Almost looks heart-shaped. Might have to go with that. There's a piece of Laguna agate out of Mexico. That'll definitely make a nice little cabochon. Some wood, probably from Saddle Mountain, Washington. Might think this is malachite, but it's not. It's a green jasper. Not sure exactly where it's from. I think this is a little piece of ocean agate. And something with eyes. Not sure where it's from. Obviously it's a tube agate, but when it's cut on ends like that, they call them eyes. There's a nice little piece of Montana agate, and it's already got a teardrop drawn on it. Well, that should turn out really nice. This is some green moss agate that's already got a circle drawn on it. This is actually petrified wood, and it's got some transparency to it. A moss agate, again, already has a oval drawn on it. Looks like about a 30 by 40. This is Agua Nueva out of Mexico. Too bad about that right there. That would have been a really nice saginite bloom, but it's all junky. So I'll have to work with less stuff over here. This is a piece of Willow Creek Jasper. Lots of potential there. This is a piece of obsidian. I don't know if it'll show, but it's got traces of electric blue in it. That stuff's hard to find. And the other side is pink and yellow. I'll shoot for the blue though. It might be Montana. If it is, it's very unusual. This is Tennessee agate. It's a little oval there, already drawn out. That stuff's hard to find as well. This is called Bat Cave Jasper, and you have to cut it very shallow to get a dark rim and a light center. These are challenging. This is an Oregon material. I've actually collected some of it. I don't know if this is a piece that I've collected, but that's a lot of fun. This looks like Norina Jasper. And one of my favorites, Botswana. I guess I have a lot of favorites. This is actually petrified wood down in the Contact, Nevada area. I don't know if this will show up, maybe, but that is salamaline, which now, according to the rule books, is called Romanekite. Why, I have no idea. Nice saginite, look at all that. It's really interesting though, because it's kind of thin. Might be from the McDermott area, but I'm actually thinking it's Berber agate from Morocco. This is a nice piece of condor. Now a big chunk of the bloodstone. You can really see the, quote, blood splatters on that one. This is sister piece to an earlier Montana. You can see that same pattern in there. Apparently I've started to shape it. Some little tiny thing going on down there too. And more Montana. And it's got a heart drawn on there already. So more than likely this will continue to become a heart. This is actually part of a thunder egg. And it's got an oval drawn on there. Really super dark carnelian. Pretty thin as well. Another piece of Botswana. It's an end piece, so another challenge. Not sure where this is from. It's got interesting fibers running through it. It's pink. I'll have to think about how I cut this one a lot. This is a piece of Moroccan. This is Royal Sahara Jasper. All of the nodules have a fracture taken out of them because they wanted to see if there was a pattern in it or not, because not all of them do. So they chipped every one of them before they decided it was okay. Here's a big thick slab of chrysoprase. And a nice piece of veracite. More salamaline or romanecite, depending on if you're worried about it in competition. This one already has an oval drawn on it. It's a moss agate. Got some little dendrites or something going on in it as well. I believe this is Gary Green. There's an oval, but it's going to have to be redrawn. Got too close to the edge. Here's a very gemmy piece of chrysoprase. I don't know if you can see how translucent it is, but it's got some definite potential. I believe this is more of the Norina Jasper. I think this is petrified wood, Arizona. More of that pink fibrous stuff. Small piece of Willow Creek. This is Mexico, probably Laguna agate. Here's a nice Jasper. This is Rocky Butte Picture Jasper. This is Montana, but you can see the wood grains in it as well, because a lot of the Montana agate comes from petrified wood. Now here's a big chunk of romanecite or salamaline. That'll cut a couple of nice calves. Nice dark Botswana agate. Maybe condor. Not sure, but it's definitely blue. Blue chalcedony, of course. It's all botryoidal on top. Possibly Ochiko tube again. It's got some nice patterns and running through it. This looks like maybe it started as a big oval, but I don't see anything drawn on it. Definitely petrified wood. Very agatized. Another piece of Botswana end cap. Petrified wood. Arizona. Rhodonite. Well, a lot of people would call this Biggs Jasper, but it's more likely Deschutes because Deschutes was darker than the Biggs. Definitely something from Mexico or south. I suppose it could be Condor or Botswana. Petrified wood. Probably Laguna out of Mexico. I would say this is Willow Creek. Got some two-tone going on there. This is a piece of Wonderstone or Rhyolite out of Utah. The reason I can tell it's out of Utah is because I've already done a piece and it takes a really good polish. Oregon doesn't do so well. This is a slab I acquired, so I don't know where it's from. Even though it looks like Botswana, I doubt it. Nice chunk of Arizona wood. Got a crack running through it, so I'll have to work around that. This probably is Brazilian, even though it looks like Montana. The skin tells me it's not Montana. There's some nice peachy, I don't know if it'll show, but I believe this is probably Queensland agate. This is Bruno Jasper. You can see part of the Thunder Egg matrix up there. More Salamalane. Probably Laguna. Getting that little guy out of there will be the goal. Palmwood. Pretty decent piece of it too, good and solid. There's part of a Thunder Egg. Got all kinds of stuff going on in there. This is Candy Cane Opal. I've had people tell me it's fake, but the person who used to own the mine confirmed it's not. It's a natural opal, it just happened to be in layers. Nice big piece of Brazilian. Looks like somebody sitting at a desk or something like that. Purple agate with green moss. Not sure where that's from. Decent thick slab. Purple saginite. Another hard one to find. This looks like more of Tennessee agate. Fossil horned coral from Utah. Botswana. There's a nice little cab right there. This is a moss agate of some kind. It's got a nice little fortification pattern. Looks like I've decided to make an oval. I've drawn the lines in it. Arizona petrified wood. You can't see it very well, but this would be called Mexican flame agate. Maybe dolomite, I'm not positive. Oh, what does this say? Lepidolite. Okay, and apparently I paid $2 for it. More Botswana. This is super thin. It's a piece of wood. Don't know if I could probably still cut it, but we'll see. More of the selenite. More of the Mexican crazy lace. Piece of chrysoprase. Pretty dense though. So not as transparent or translucent as the previous piece. Yeah, you might think this is chrysoprase. Maybe it is. It's definitely got some transparency to it, or translucency to it. If it is, it's not gem quality. There's another piece of the color change Brazilian. And it's only on the skin. This would be polka dot from Oregon. More Owyhee. Botswana. It's got a bunch of little white spots going on in there. Really dark petrified wood. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera or not. There's another one that's changed names a few times. Originally it was larsenite, then it became Gary Green, and now they're calling it Freedom Jasper. This is a piece of Deschutes Jasper. Even though it looks like wood, it's not. Unknown. It's a dark blue with little white spots running through it. Another big chunk of the pigeon blood. this is Brazilian. Although this little mossy area could be something out of Idaho called Notom. It's got a nice little pattern in the middle though. There would be some Owyhee picture jasper. This is Polish flint. More Owyhee picture jasper. Arizona wood. Rainbow obsidian. Come on, show some flash. There you go. Another chunk of the Mexican crazy lace. This is marble. I think it's Picasso marble. Nice piece of Montana agate with some pretty good sized dendrites, or I should say not good size, but a lot of them. I don't know if I can do anything with that. That's pretty small. That's in the investigate further. Little piece of Bruno Jasper. Guess I'm going to make an oval out of it. Nice piece of Montana. They would call this Montana red because of the red carnelian going through it. Another piece of Bruno. Got some nice orbs running through there. And Owyhee picture jasper. Well, this is heart. It's got a heart on it. It's a picture jasper, but I don't recall the location. Another piece of Montana with some squiggly stuff running through there. More unknown picture jasper. This one's a little more challenging to find. This is from the Owyhee Mountains, and it's called Vistite, and it's pretty rare. This might fall into the Deschutes or Bigs category. Apparently I paid $1 for it. Nice little Montana. Looks like 75 cents. Not sure where it's from. It's definitely got some red translucency running through it. Looks like a piece of Willow Creek. That's on the maybe pile. Ocean jasper. Although this looks pretty hard. This might be considered ocean agate. Little piece of petrified wood. Again, probably Saddle Mountain based on the coloring. And there's an oval drawn on there. Nice piece of Deschutes. Another oval in it works. Another piece of Bruno Jasper with all kinds of orbs running through it. I dug this myself. This is actually from Maury Mountain, and it's a purple seam agate. I don't know if it'll show very well. Maybe. Purple chalcedony, probably. Another little moss agate with some fortification and another oval. I don't think that's anything. Arizona wood. Montana with lots of little tiny dendrites running through it. Another Montana with the squigglies running through it. And nice, relatively transparent, translucent moss agate. I don't think this is chrysoprase because there's moss. I don't know if you can see it. There's moss running through it. A couple more. What do we have here? I think this is a piece of Tennessee agate. Something tubular. Oh, this might be a stalactite, an agatite stalactite, and I'm cutting it through the bands. I mean, through the tubes. And Ochiko tube agate. And there's a broken piece of selenite that is a maybe. And last is a nice banded piece of Mexican crazy lace. That's it for one bucket. I have many more.